Hi everyone, welcome to my new bushcraft camp here in Suffolk. There's lots of peaty ground, but today I'm testing out the new Snugpak All Weather Shelter. Today we're trying a square setup, so I'm going to take you through that now, see what it looks like and show you how to efficiently set a triangular tarp up square. So this is the entrance way to my bushcraft camp. I do have permission to coppice this little bit of woodland here, because in a couple of years they're going to use it all as stakes anyway. You can see lots of activity around here. Deer picking off all the bark all over the place. This paracord isn't actually that tight around the tree, so don't worry about me damaging the trees. It's all going to be cut down in 2 or 3 years anyway, so it's going to be all used as stakes for fences and that type of thing. Someone's been fly tipping their rubbish illegally on the side of the road, so I found myself some nice old bits of decking. I'm going to use them, cut them up, couple benches out of them and a nice little preparation table. That'll be really good. How this is actually set up, as it's such a short space in between these two trees, I've gone for the square option of the tarps. You can see the new reinforcements all throughout, double stitched and all that. Nice tie-up points. In here I've actually got some 10-foot long tree straps. This end is all loops and the other end only has a couple of loops, so you can have it either way. I've swapped them out with the original Snugpak paracord ones. They did the job, but they just stretched a little bit if you have trees a bit far apart. Up the top of my hammock I've got a nice little clip I've added to the inside, whatever you want to call it, and then just clips it on there like that. That's a good little hack. I always mention it in my videos. This is a little bit tight, by the way. I don't normally have it this tight. I'll shave down the stick a little bit soon. I've actually got some bow stays off an arrow. If you know your archery, you'll know that a bow has a little curved bit on the end where it sits into the string before you shoot the actual arrow itself. And with this method I've never had it slip out during the night. Couple of drip lines, some more drip lines here that I need to tighten up a bit. My underblanket is actually attached here to this strap rather than around the tree. I thought I'd give it a go, and with the underblankets all it is, you can simply pull this cord and it will go tighter, lifting it up around you. Especially in winter, it cuts out all the wind, keep you nice and toasty and warm. For the bug net, how I've strapped that up is I've missed a tree and gone all the way over here just to add a little bit more security and height to the bug net. From this angle you can actually see the tarp is slightly creased in a few places. Doesn't bother me much, but it might some of you. Just pegged down with a peg, which was quite difficult in this peaty soil. On here again, all of the ridgeline tie-up points have a really nice stitch all the way through with weather sealing underneath. Nice paracord, quick slip knot there. If you wanted to do it again you can, and all you do in the morning to undo it is you pull that. I've done the middle guy line last. The most important bit is to try and get rid of these rucks, and I've done it, succeeded a little bit with one of these material clips. Really I should be using something between this sharp clip and the material, but I'm not too fussed at the minute. I'll find something in a sec. It's just there to try it out, and that's attached with some bungee cord, shock cord, whatever you want to call it. That's a great idea. It's not absolutely ideal having it in a square tarp set up like this, as it's supposed to be a diamond configuration tarp for a hammock. Then again, it doesn't matter, it works. You have to do different things in different situations, and it looks alright too for the camera, so bonus all round. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to be starting my bushcraft camp. I'm going to be making a couple of walls, in other words a few uprights like this, just a low little wall, just to block out any winter wind and to stop the leaves blowing in. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a fire somewhere around here. I'm going to dig down through all of this peaty layer, absolutely horrible stuff. It just goes down and down and down, and yeah, this stuff can actually catch the light fairly easily. There's not much soil in that, it's just all mashed up old decomposing leaves, and these things are quite tough, so yeah, it'd be good to build a bushcraft shelter right over here. Yeah, it's a nice clean area really, isn't it? Got a bit of a mound up here. I think there's a wasp nest or something in there. I've cleared that area mostly, but yeah, there's lots of leaf litter. I'm just trying to clear this area. Thinning out a bit here and there, not necessarily to let light through, but it's quite good being in the shade here. Having that little bit of cover from the trees above us does mean that my camera's not going to be as contrasty. In other words, it's not going to be really bright patches along with really dark patches on the same picture, so it's going to be even more better quality pictures and videos doing it here. So at the end of the day, I could build a nice little shelter here running alongside this. I want to leave most of this coppice woodland alone really. It goes in another half an acre or so. I'm right on the edge of it here, so I want to get started making a bushcraft camp here. So right now I'm going to go off into Ipswich Town Centre, get a few bits and bobs for, you know, people's birthdays, family birthdays, and I'll be back here in a couple of hours. I'm leaving everything set up. No one comes here, it's too far in the woods for people to find anyway, even if they were this way, which they're not, no footpaths or anything. So I'm going to do that and then come back, get started on the bushcraft camp for for the first time. Please be aware that you can't just go into any woodlands and start hacking down trees left, right and centre. Dead ones maybe if it's a safety issue, but live ones most certainly not. Landowners and gamekeepers and anyone like this sort of thing, this looks, you know, like old woodland coppice, but if you don't know what coppice is, you know, people are actually making this for stakes, for fences and that type of thing. So please bear in mind that every branch you cut down is wasting about £9 of their money, to be fair. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace. Right, so I've just quite literally got back from the shops. Let's get rid of that. That was pathetic, it just went on the floor. No! Right. Alright, pull my trousers up. Don't see why I'm wearing a belt. Right, we got some Italian style pasta salad. That'll do, is the main basis of a meal. As a treat, I've got a Belgian bun. Water. Plastic bowl. Got some cookies. Chocolate chunk cookie. It's like a chocolate digestive mixed with a chocolate chip cookie. Lovely job. Milkshake. Bit of protein, bit of flavour. Good bit of milkshake. And for the pièce de résistance, we have some Thai sweet chili pot noodle. Hey! I've no rhythm at all, do I? Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's everything I got. So yeah, let's start this fire. And you just need to dig a fire pit here somewhere. I'll probably do it where the camera is more than likely. So yeah, I'm going to sort this stuff out, eat my Belgian bun because I'm starving hungry, have a bit of milkshake and start the bushcraft camp. Let's go! Right, that's all what I got from the shop, or rather what I didn't get. I didn't get any more coffee, but I got some hot chocolate anyway, nice. Let's first of all, that sounded fizzy. Nope, well that's good I didn't get sparkling, but sparkling water is absolutely horrible. Let's fill this kettle right up, shall we? Half an inch from the top. Yeah, about half an inch from the top, something like that. 2 litres of water. This can hold about 3/4 of a litre of water, that means. So I'll put that here for now. It's always good to have a bottle with flammable liquid marks on it for your methylated spirits or denatured alcohol, anything like that. Anything with fuel should be labelled as such. You wouldn't like to have an accident and someone might think this is water after an accident or something, and they might try and get you to drink it by mistake. And if you're delirious with a severe concussion, you might actually not be able to taste much, so that would just eat through your stomach. Beware of that, because it does happen. Let's get this thing going. Let's get a stick. Ooh, I've got £5. £5 in my pocket. Let's get a stick, light a stick, put it in there. Yep, it's done. Make sure the stick is well and truly dead and gone out. That's light nicely. Put the snuffer over there. Put it right in the middle, and there you go. What I'll do is I'll just leave that for a little while. I'll have a bit, shake up my milkshake, have a little bit of this, and then get on with building a fire. Yeah, it got me in the face. Oh, right, that needs to be shaken up a bit. It just tastes like chocolatey milk. And it shouldn't taste like that, it should taste more. I remember it tasting better as a kid milkshake, but oh well, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, that's better now you're shaking it up. Now it does taste how I remember as a child. That's going in my bag. Pointless little thing. Why not just have a lid that's automatically sealed? Anyway, I'll stop ranting. I'm going to leave that to boil now, and yeah, get on with the fire. Right, so I'll put this food away for the morning, and or later on, whenever I get hungry, then we'll find out where I'm going to locate this fire and dig a big hole. We have to dig it down about 5 to 7 inches here, believe it or not, just because it's all peaty and all leafy, so fire does spread easily, so just go careful when you're making fires in woodland that it's not this horrible fiery stuff. Mind you, you could probably do without a sleep mat on this. It holds the heat really well. Yesterday I put a cup of coffee on it, half an hour later the cup of coffee was still boiling hot, like real boiling hot, and underneath for about 1.5 inches, nearly 2 inches under the ground, it was hot under the ground as well, so it transpires heat quite nicely. So yeah, let's get these in my bag and find somewhere for the fire. Let's give this a check. A few bubbles, but not boiling hot yet. Let's just give that a couple of minutes, then check again. Right, so while that's just finishing the boil, nice little titanium spork there. Where is it? There it is. Wild Camping International. Not sure on the focus on the GoPro, but there you have it. On with the Thai sweet chili. This must be boiling. Yeah, it's boiling. Cool. Only 10 seconds ago when I turned on the camera it wasn't quite there yet. Oh, what'd you get in here? You get a plastic container. It says filter here with a line. Whoop, getting a bit fried. And yeah, it's like noodles. So what I might do is, I might actually do one of these and add the other one as well. But first things first, let's get this off the rolling boil. Still quite a bit of fuel left in there. I filled it up, not all the way to the top, but about halfway. Let's leave that there to cool down a minute and enjoy our little pot noodle thing, whatever it's called, I've forgotten. Noodle pot, Thai sweet chili thing. So yeah, there's a lot of water in here, so I'm going careful not to spill it on myself. It says filter the line, but I'm going a bit further than the line because the noodles tend to hog some of the room, to be fair. If not, I'll just add in the other load of noodles. Right, that's going to be puffing up in a little while, absorbing all that lovely water. This other bit of water I'm just going to leave it in there for use later over there. I'm going to chuck that over there. The actual stove itself I'm not going to touch or go near. So let's leave this a minute and get on with the fire. Right, so here is my camp. My camp on the left. Straight ahead of me is roughly where I'm going to put the fire. Just behind this little tree here that's lost all its leaves since I was last here. It looks like deer's been having a munch. It's only a little tree, but I mean there is green still under there and a couple of sprouts sprouting off it, so hopefully it'll perk up. I'm thinking about having a fire just around here somewhere. I'll make a mark with my foot around here, around there somewhere where the mark is. So you can see where that mark is, and it's well away from my hammock and well away from that side, so I might put the fire there and have a couple of benches each side with these logs and just make some platforms to move them up a notch. So with the seats actually raised off the ground a bit, you're not breaking your back every time you want to sit down. But yeah, now you've got my bike here as comparison. You can see the length of the shelter if I buy one. If I build one here, there's enough room here for a hammock and whatever else. But yeah, from here it looks again like there is the best option for a fire. I'll make a nice long fire around about here. That'll do nicely. It's away from the entrance, both pathways in and out. There's a bit of a divider here with that little tree, little birch tree anyway. So yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Let's try that and see what it looks like. So this is what I've come up with. Something like that. It looks like the bench is going to be fairly close to the fire if I put them there. So maybe I inch them back a bit. Yeah, I'll do that and see what it looks like. That's better. That's a little bit better. You know, you've got leg room away from the fire. Nice solo camp there, away from the fire. Flames won't get any higher than probably this stick, I reckon. You can see here the flames won't get much past that, being a small fire. And it's again plenty of room over here. If James or Michael want a hammock camp, these are really sturdy, but they do move a little bit, so you have a bit of a spring in your mattress at night. But it don't bother me too much, and it shouldn't bother you. It's up, it's not snapping, job's a good one. I think we're having it like that. Yeah, we're having it like that. Let's go with that. I'm digging a hole, and let's just get all the surface roots out of the way, just around the circumference of where you outline. You see one layer's grey, one layer's sandy, and one layer's like a peat colour, but it's grey. That's where we want to be in the soil. Yeah. Well, this is done. There's a couple of chips here and there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill out the inside with wood, char that wood off, not completely burn it down to charcoal, but just char the outside, and that'll give a nice fireproof barrier, so it don't burn into the peat, and it'll absorb the heat a bit better. I might actually get an old barbecue pan, like a big round one, it's about that deep, put that in it, and some bricks and stuff around the outside underneath it. So because it is really easy to start a fire in this place, honestly. I mean, you can go down however far you want, touch and hand distance that deep in the ground, and it's still peat. Peat burns underneath the ground predominantly with the heat, and you know, as it's biodegrading and releases gases, that gets sucked up, that gets sucked through. There's a fire at the other end of the woods. This type of thing happens in Australia and America as well, where it devastates entire regions of the country. One little fire that spreads underground can just travel through underneath rocks and all sorts in the mountains, and set even the most remote forest alight. So once again, please go ultra careful if you're ever on peat or anything like that. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to have a little fire, get that started, ready for later tonight. Nothing big, just to set a precedent, say, in the ground, and know what we're working with. Let's go. It's now time to start the fire. What I've done is I've just got a few sticks in the base plate, and if you've got this stick up here, so once I've got an ember going, I'm put small bracken and stuff on top of that to get it going. Right, Bushcraft knife for splitting, my silky saws there. This is the one, it's a Baco Laplander. Uberleben fire steel, and I use that normally in conjunction with this. Nice little fire steel and knife. That's a Mora knife, mini one for your neck. Highly rated. I just made the paracord myself with a little stop knot in there, just a knot running through the loop of the cord. Very nice and simple. Oh my god, did you see that? Do you know why I done that? Because I cheated. I put fuel on it. I cheated, sorry, I put fuel on it. It's getting dark, I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, Uberleben fire steel. Brilliant bit of kit. All day long. But remember, does kind of damage your knife a little bit by way of marking it a little bit with the phosphorus or whatever it is. So let's feed this fire a little bit now. Just using a few small branches, nothing too extreme. Oh, a bit too close. Oh, there's a bit of wet in there. Smoking eye syndrome every day. Put that bit on top like that. This bit here and this bit here. Lovely job. Cup of tea time, I think. So I finally had my bench made. Luckily there's a big 5 or 6 inch nail in the other end, which just planted in the dead stump from a few years ago when they cut this coppice down. This end's looking a bit low, just a couple of logs and what have you over there. I made this bench right smack in the middle of the smoke. It's just wind swept around. What wind there is, it's very thick undergrowth here, so not much gets through. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Cheers guys and girls. Leaves falling all around me. In a couple of videos time I'm actually going to take you through a good review, like a professional style review of the new Snugpak All Weather Shelter. They've reinforced all the guy up points, the tie up points and the main ridge line on the diamond configuration. As it's set up square like you see behind me, there's only these two tie up points and the other two corners, so basically just the two corners and the middle of the tarp tie up points being used at the moment in conjunction with a guy line. Not guy line, a ridge line. Damn it, I keep saying guy line, I keep forgetting the word ridge line. Doesn't matter, some sort of long string, that'll do. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off and turn it back on when I've got something to say. It's terrible, you know, I have one beer and I'm like, wee. Oh well, it don't matter. Don't know what that was. I was trying to fly. Oh, right. Every time, every single time, I get wet hands and wet clothes. But yeah, I've just turned the camera on and started babbling already. So yeah, I've had one too many, which is 2. So yeah, it's getting dark. I thought I'd turn the lights on a bit. Hopefully you can see me alright. I've got a light from the underside angle and one from, well, my spare bike light from above. So hopefully you can see everything okay. But the fire was the main concern today, wasn't it? So just establishing some type of fire pit, so then on base whatever I do around the fire, because as we all know, when you start a fire you try and position it where you'd like it best. So I've positioned it here, and I work all of my equipment and that around that. So if I build a wall here, I'll probably have a little log store area just for small bits of wood like this down here, and a bit next to it for some bigger logs, you know, just some chunky old timbers. As for food, I've eaten near enough everything in my pile now, apart from chocolate bars and them cookies. I'm going to get them cookies. They look really appetising, so well worth the pound. Hello, can I help you? I'm just doing a video. Hello? I thought I heard someone. It must be a fox or something. That's how you meet and greet people. Oh, when they're not expecting you. My friend gave me permission to be here in his woods, but it doesn't mean the gamekeeper knows about it. So I'm just trying to find out at the moment when they're shooting, when they're doing pheasanting, you know, when they go shooting pheasants and stuff like that, and rabbits. So I'm waiting to find out when they're doing that, so then I know when not to turn up, not to be here. Oh no, I opened them the wrong way. Means one thing, I'm going to have to eat them all. Quite nice actually, chocolate on one side and a thick old chocolate chip cookie on the other. Let's try this. Lovely. These are from Aldi or Lidl's, chocolate chunk cookies. Cookies. And yeah, 99p, bargain. So, they're really nice, they're really nice. I'm now going to watch this fire die out, and yeah, probably get in my hammock for the night. The only other thing I might do, I might go for a wee over there in about 10 seconds, and I might have some chocolate. But yeah, that's about my routine when I'm camping and I want to relax. I only got the GoPro today. I was going to bring my big Nikon DSLR. I don't know why I've done that. That's the tripod I was showing. Hello? Anyway, there's my stick. My poking stick. Give it a poke. Give it a poke, laddie. Anyway, I'm trying my best to make this video as exciting as possible. I'm doing loads of exciting things just for views, like I always do. Oh, look at all these views I'm getting by poking this exciting fire right now. Anyway, there you go. I'm showing off all my body weight, ploughing that into the ground. This looks really nice down here, by the way, but I can't be bothered to move the camera, and I'm half drunk, so whoa, it's hot. Let's get this rotten bit as well. Let's put that on top of there. These bits are just getting too long now. It's silly. It's silly. I'm barely fit anything on. Right, this bit can go down there. No, it can't. It's still too. This bit. Nope. Yep, should never have put that there. Let's knock that down the size a bit. Put that bit this side. Oh man, it won't go in. I'm going to stink of smoke when I get home, aren't I? Proper stink of smoke. Probably stink of smoke now. Oh, go away, smoke. Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Oh. No offence to the Christian audience. Alright. Doesn't take me long to get half cup. Does it really? Couple of beers. I have no idea what I'm saying. Blah. Goes out the window. Whatever lines I've got. Yeah, anyway, I'm moving. So there's one light up there. Another light down there. I'm not quite sure how well you can see this at all, but yeah, nice little setup. Nice fire going. It'll be alright for the night. Dodgy camera angles, look at that. Well dodgy camera angles. Must be drunk heavy. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Brilliant. Lovely old hammock. It's a chair, a bed, and somewhere you can dry your clothes under as well. So yeah, multiple options. Do you know what? I'm going to get comfy. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do that. Move my bum back a bit. I'm going to push this out like this and tuck my knee in like that. I'm going to get my jungle blanket and just chuck it over me. Oh, look at that. You fall asleep like this, no issue at all. Oh, cheers. Yeah, that is brilliant, isn't it? I do like hammock camping. Yeah, I do like this. But there's always ground dwelling. I do like my bivvy. I do like my bivvy bags. Bivvy bags for me are the thing. Ooh, that fire's going nicely. Yeah, so just had to sort that light out quickly. Oh, hello. Found a jacket, hello. Yeah, I do like this extra large blanket from Snugpak. It's hard to see where the bottom or the top is, to be honest. Yep, the Paratex diamond is the top, and the other bit's the other bit. So yeah, once again, let me just adjust that for your viewing pleasure. Maybe a bit more like that, that's better. I just tuck this over, shift my bum back a bit, tuck my knee in the hammock, without falling out, nearly get back a little bit more. There you go, perfect. There you go. Look at that. Oh no, I forgot my beer. Aha, hammock days. Cheers guys. Oh, absolutely beautiful night out in the Suffolk countryside. Why not spoil it with 3 Guinness and get drunk in front of a camera? I'm not really drunk, I'm pretending this is water really, you can't. As if. That fire is nice though, I should be over there. I don't know why I didn't make the fire closer, but yeah. Really like this hammock. It does get irritating sometimes with these top poles that I keep raving about, the bow ends, bow stays in them. Yeah, it does keep going up and down a bit tipsy turvy, but it doesn't really affect me, it just keeps the bugs off, that's all that matters. What a wonderful night. And I wish these were stars staring at me instead of bike lights. It's the trouble here, it's all undercover, innit, with all the leaves off the chestnut trees. Oh well, I'm gonna get some sleep guys anyway. I'll see you in the morning and I'll take you through some more bits of kit and stuff. If I'm not hanging, I'll see you in the morning. Peace. I mean cheers. Peace. Ah. Good morning, everyone. It was a very cold night last night. The old jungle blanket done its job very well. And yeah, it's a good night. Today I'm gonna try and get home before it pails it down with rain. Which probably means I have to get going right now. I don't want to move. I feel cold on my arms. There's plenty enough of this blanket. Plenty enough of this blanket to wrap round you, keep you warm. So, let me just do this. So, oh no, my pillow moved. Oh, never be the same again. Oh no, oh no, I've lost my comfy pillow. Oh well. Right. Oh, this blanket's so big, it's lovely. It's probably only a few inches smaller than an actual duvet cover at home. So, yeah, bargain, I love it. I really like this hammock setup. Oh, it's really good, I love it. This under blanket is supposed to rise right up like this. It stops the wind from coming in from the sides. Same on this other side here. All you do, you tighten it up by this little thing here. You tighten it up as much as you want, it'll stay there. When you loosen it off, and it'll go back down. So, what am I doing today? Sleeping. I'm sleeping all day. I'm staying here all day. I wish. But seriously, I need to get up, put a coffee on the go, get the brew on the go, pack up my stuff, get going home. If it's raining, I'm going to be doing a review on this new all-weather shelter tarp and what's it called, and my other small fascia style tarp called a stasher, which is a Snugpak fascia. I've got quite a bit of Snugpak gear coming to me soon. Today's the 10th of September. It's being sent on the 12th. I'll get it about the 14th and 15th. At the weekend I've Detectiveville. 2 days actually I've Detectiveville. And Detectiveville is a God dear. Detectiveville is a metal detecting festival, and I've been partnered up with Regden's Metal Detectors now for nearly a year, since my pilot episode for Discovery Channel, which just didn't even get there in the end. I didn't like it. I didn't like what I'd made, so I didn't send it in. It was past deadline anyway, so you know, next August, I've got till next August, 3rd year lucky, I'll make something good. And if not, I'm cycling around the world, so, you know. Who likes this video? Please thumbs it up. and write a comment in the box below saying why you like it, because this is going to be a terrible video. For me personally, this is going to be a terrible video because there's so much talking and might not sit properly. No, it's annoying. It's annoying. Where's the end of this thing? There you go. Where's my pillow? I lost my pillow again. There you go. Look. So how I'm actually sleeping, is I've got my right leg out straight and my left knee just tucked in here to keep that hammock a bit more open than it would be if you have it. If you have a leg straight, well, if you go straight, you're like that, so you're quite enclosed. So go about foot off the centre, straighten yourself out, then just lift your knee up. Lovely job, well comfy, nice and comfortable. I am glad Snugpak brought out the extra large blanket. I did notice that the oh my god, oh, get over yourself, Luke. I did notice that the Snugpak standard size jungle blanket has did come off a couple of times, but not like that. Yeah, this one's much better. Lovely, packing up in the rain. I really need to get going now actually, because if it is raining, I really don't want to be in the rain. Oh, so if it is raining, oh, I don't like the wet. So, yeah, if you like this video, please, what happened there? I don't know. So, if you like this video, please click a link down any side of the screen. Till next time, stay safe and I hope you find peace in the woods, in your hammock, in your extra large jungle blanket from Snugpak. See you later, guys. Bye. Oh, I love it. It's so warm in here.